In a small town of Nasa in the heart of Khorasan, a boy was born in 828 AD, destined to become one of the most revered scholars of Islamic history. This was Imam Al-Nasa'i, a name that would later resonate across the Muslim world as a symbol of dedication and mastery in Hadith sciences. Born into a family steeped in knowledge, the young Al-Nasa'i's journey into the world of Islamic scholarship began at an early age. His childhood was marked by a profound commitment to learning. By the tender age of 15, he had already memorized the Holy Quran and several collections of Hadith. This was no small feat. As one scholar put it, to memorize the Quran is to internalize a divine legacy, but to memorize Hadith is to walk in the footsteps of the Prophet himself. This early achievement was just a glimpse of the scholarly giant he was to become. Imam al-Nasa'i's education was not confined to the bounds of his hometown. Recognizing his potential, his family encouraged him to seek knowledge from the most learned scholars of their time. His quest for knowledge was insatiable. He traveled far and wide, seeking out renowned scholars and immersing himself in the depths of Islamic jurisprudence, Hadith, and Quranic interpretation. Each journey, each lesson, further solidified his foundation in Islamic scholarship. A pivotal moment in his education came when he studied under the esteemed Imam Qutayba bin Sa'id al-Balkhi, a giant in the field of Hadith. Under his guidance, Imam al-Nasa'i's understanding of Hadith science flourished. It was here that he began to develop his unique methodology for scrutinizing Hadith, a methodology that would later become a benchmark in Islamic scholarship. In his own words, Imam Al-Nasa'i once reflected, "The pursuit of knowledge is a journey with no final destination. Each hadith is a world unto itself, a divine message that beckons deeper understanding." This philosophy guided his educational pursuits, driving him to become not just a student of hadith, but a master in his own right. As we delve deeper into the life of this remarkable scholar, it's important to remember that his early education was more than just a prelude to his achievements. It was the foundation upon which he built a legacy that continues to inspire scholars and seekers of knowledge to this day. Imam al-Nasa'i's relentless quest for knowledge was not confined to the boundaries of his hometown. With an unquenchable thirst for understanding, he embarked on an extraordinary journey that would take him across the vast expanse of the Islamic world. It was a journey that began in his youth and spanned many years, marked by an unwavering dedication to the acquisition of authentic Hadith and Islamic teachings. His travels led him to the bustling cities of Damascus, Cairo, Baghdad, Basra, and Mecca. Each city was a beacon of Islamic scholarship, brimming with eminent scholars and rich libraries. In Damascus, he sat at the feet of the renowned Imam Qutayba bin Sa'id al-Balkhi, absorbing his teachings and insights. The diversity of his teachers, each a master in their own right, enriched Imam al-Nasa'i's understanding and further honed his skills in the science of Hadith. Reflecting on this period of his life, Imam al-Nasa'i once said, "In my quest for Hadith, I traveled far and wide, seeking the company of scholars whose knowledge was a light guiding my path." This statement encapsulates the essence of his journey, a relentless pursuit of knowledge that knew no bounds. During his travels, Imam al-Nasa'i not only gathered thousands of hadith, but also scrutinized their authenticity with meticulous care. His methodical approach to the classification and verification of hadith set a benchmark for Islamic scholars. He was not merely a collector of hadith, he was a guardian of its purity and authenticity. His most monumental work, Sunan al-Nasa'i, stands as a towering achievement in the realm of hadith literature. Comprising thousands of hadiths, this collection is distinguished not just by its volume, but by the meticulous care Imam al-Nasa'i took in ensuring the authenticity of each narration. In his own words, which echo through the corridors of time, he stated, "I did not include in my book except what is authentic, and I left out among the authentic for fear of lengthiness." This statement reflects the rigorous standards he adhered to, a hallmark of his scholarship. But Imam al-Nasa'i's contributions extend beyond the compilation of hadiths. He was a critical thinker, constantly analyzing and categorizing hadith based on their chain of narrators and content. His discernment in accepting or rejecting narrations was not merely based on the reliability of the sources, but also on his deep understanding of the intricacies of Islamic jurisprudence. The respect he commanded among his peers was immense. Contemporary scholars often marveled at his expertise. One of them remarked, "In the science of hadith, al-Nasa'i's precision and mastery are unparalleled." These accolades were not mere flattery, but an acknowledgement of his unparalleled dedication to preserving the authenticity of the Prophet's teachings. Furthermore, his methodology in hadith collection was revolutionary. He pioneered techniques in classifying hadiths, which later scholars would adopt and build upon. His work is not just a collection of narrations, it is a meticulous curation that has served as a foundational text in Islamic studies for centuries. Imam al-Nasa'i's journey as a scholar wasn't just confined to the realms of hadith collection and authentication. His profound understanding of Islamic jurisprudence and ethics earned him a respected position as a judge. His tenure in Homs and later in Egypt marked a period where his judicial wisdom was not only sought, but revered. In the courts, Imam al-Nasa'i was known for his impeccable integrity. He approached each case with a blend of strict adherence to Islamic law and a deep sense of empathy. His rulings were not just decisions, they were lessons in morality and justice. One of his contemporaries described him as a beacon of honesty, saying, "In a world where truth often bends under pressure, Imam al-Nasa'i stood unflinching, his judgments reflecting the purity of his soul." His reputation as a scholar was equally noteworthy. Students and scholars alike would flock to his lectures, drawn by the clarity and depth of his teachings. He didn't just impart knowledge, he inspired a quest for it. A fellow scholar once remarked, "To listen to Imam al-Nasa'i was to embark on a journey through the vast ocean of Islamic knowledge, with him as the master navigator." Imam al-Nasa'i's role as a judge and scholar wasn't just a profession, it was a testament to his unwavering commitment to truth and justice. His legacy in these roles continues to be a guiding light for Islamic scholars and jurists around the world, echoing the profound respect he garnered during his lifetime. In the twilight of his remarkable journey, Imam al-Nasa'i faced his most challenging moments. Settling in Egypt, his unyielding commitment to authenticity in hadith studies brought him into the heart of a theological controversy. As he aged, his wisdom only deepened, but so did the complexities surrounding him. The turning point came in Ramla. Imam al-Nasa'i was asked about his stance on Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan, may Allah be pleased with him. His response, rooted in his lifelong dedication to truth and authenticity, was not well received by certain factions. This event marked the beginning of a series of trials that would culminate in his martyrdom. Imam al-Nasa'i's unwavering stance led to opposition and hostility. He was ultimately attacked, an assault driven by differing religious views. This tragic incident underscores the perils faced by those committed to the pursuit of knowledge and truth, especially in times of division and strife. Following the attack, Imam al-Nasa'i, gravely injured, sought refuge in Mecca. His final days were spent in the holiest of Islamic cities, a poignant end for a life devoted to the study and dissemination of Islamic teachings. In 303 AH, 915 AD, Imam Al-Nasa'i passed away, leaving behind a legacy etched in the annals of Islamic scholarship.